The United States is deeply grateful for Canada's contribution to the counter-ISIS effort. Thank you. And we continue to work in common cause against terrorism and work in common cooperation toward reciprocal trade and shared growth.
The foundational pillar on which our relationship is built is one of mutual respect. And that's a good thing, because as we know, relationships between neighbors are pretty complex, and we won't always agree on everything. But because of our deep, abiding respect for one another, we're able to successfully navigate those complexities and still remain the closest of allies and friends. Make no mistake, at the end of the day, Canada and the US will always remain each other's most essential partner. Canada has always understood that keeping Canadians safe is one of the fundamental responsibilities of any government, and that's certainly something that we're very much focused on. At the same time, we continue to pursue our policies of openness towards immigration and refugees without compromising security. And part of the reason we've been successful in doing that over the past year, welcoming close to 40,000 Syrian refugees, is because we have been coordinating with our allies, the United States and around the world, to demonstrate that security comes very seriously to us, and that's something that we continue to deal with.
We don't want to have our country have the kinds of problems that you're witnessing taking place, not only here, but all over the world. We won't stand for it. We won't put up with it. We're just not going to let it happen. We're going to give ourselves every bit of chance so that things go well for the United States, and they will go well. Thank you.
Canada and the United States have been neighbors a long time, and Canadians and Americans have stood together, worked together at home and around the world. We fought and died together in battlefields in World War I and World War II, in Korea, in Afghanistan. But there have been times where we have differed in our approaches, and that's always been done firmly and respectfully. The last thing Canadians expect is for me to come down and lecture another country on how they choose to govern themselves.
And I'm here today for one.
Together, we will advance clean and secure energy with the goal of 50% clean power generation across the continent by 2025.
And I believe strongly in clean water and clean air, but I don't believe that what they say, I think it's a big scam for a lot of people to make a lot of money.
We get to show the world how to open our hearts and welcome in people who are fleeing extraordinarily difficult situations.
We don't know where these people come from. We don't know if they have love or hate in their heart, and there's no way to tell.
But the fact is that NAFTA has been incredibly good for all three of our economies and for workers.
I'm going to tell our NAFTA partners that I intend to immediately renegotiate the terms of that agreement.